Hey guys, Sean C. Phillips here with a brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday Sean Bear today. It's always, the intro for all the years I've done it is always a tongue twister. It's like Peter Piper picked a pick of pickled peppers. It's like, that intro is like that for me, and I don't know why. My whole life it's always going to be like that. But today though, new release-wise, the main big things coming out is Gladiator 2. That was releasing today, as well as Red 1. And with Gladiator 2, I know that there's going to be a steelbook for that. Kraven the Hunter is releasing, as well as Den of Thieves 2. And I'm also going to be showing you guys at the end of this video a really cool unboxing for a 2-pack limited edition steelbook release for Den of Thieves 1 and 2 as well. There's also going to be a bunch of other DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews at the end of the video as well, to stay tuned for too. But anyway though, guys, let's get going and see what we can find today. Into Target we go. You guys know we always have to quickly check the $1, $3, and $5 spot. Let's see what's going on over here now. They always usually change it. It's usually like at least once a week there's like something new that ends up in here, and it can be some of the most random, like weird sort of things that show up in here. So this is sort of like a thing for doing the dishes, like a dish mat thing. But it's not bad though. It's like, I don't know how to describe what the stuff is. It's all like almost like little like accessory things and like tchotchke items and stuff like that. But it's not that bad stuff. It really, and like I said, this stuff here is all the boxes for it. So it's like they're really like switching it out very, pretty often. It's not like one of those things where it's like the same stuff for weeks and weeks on end. It's like every week there's something else kind of randomly put there. And right here in the front where the movies used to be, always check here at the books, see anything changed. I don't see anything different this week as far as I can tell that I don't remember seeing. But we'll head into the back and look for the toys. Basically, I'm looking for still the Simpsons. There's like one or two of the larger ones, like the Millhouse I'm still trying to find. I did randomly last week find the comic book guy one, and that's one of the really hard ones to find. So luckily enough, I was able to find that one though. And I'm still trying to find the Wonder Woman Ben Cooper one as well. But taking a look here though in the back though, there's a couple newer ones that should be coming out too. I saw even more of the Ben Cooper new ones that should be releasing. And some of these ones too, you can pre-order on things like Entertainment Earth, but like I did that from one of the sets of them, and it ended up being delayed for like over like 2.5 months. So I'm like, it seems like it's better just like it was like the one for the Gremlins and some of those ones, and they're like just shipping now. And I'm like, man, I've seen these in Targets and stores for months now. So it's like I've learned to some of those like pre-order things don't always work too well for certain things. It can take like forever for them to finally ship. Doesn't look like anything different here though, but there should be some newer stuff coming in. And I did randomly see too, these ones, there's a black and white line of these now that are out. The Universal Monster Toonie Terror ones, they have black and white renditions of those now too. You have to check the overflow here as well. Doesn't seem like anything different here in the overflow area too, from what I can tell. What's funny though, guys, I see a few new Simpsons right here, and it's like they have actually some of them here. Look, they actually have the Grandpa Simpson, and they have the little Millhouse one here as well. I actually already had found this one. I'm trying to find the larger Millhouse one, but I'll probably get this one for my brother because I got him the large one already. I found one of them. But that's cool to actually see this in the Grandpa one. That's one of the other harder ones to get. But the hardest in this whole group is the comic book guy. I think that's the one where they only have one in the case of that. But it's cool to actually see these ones finally out in here now. Into Walmart we go. These things though, these peep things, they had these last year as well. They are so like enormous though. It's like, these are the kind of things that it's like, you got them, it's like, where in the world would you even put something these huge? It's like, it's kind of thing, it's like, would end up being like such a huge space taker upper. I don't know, like, so I think that's why too, you don't see too many of them actually selling. They kind of just sit around and stuff. It's really weird though how this, it's a lot of the Walmart locations don't seem to have gotten any of the squishes at all. I think there are some though. Some of them have gotten them, but it's really weird this time around. It's only a few of them seem to be getting them though. It's like, but it's way more of the peeps. The peeps seem to be like taking over because you see this entire line of all this peep stuff. But these stuffed animals though, that they really seem to be pushing, they don't seem like they're getting a lot of attention. I've noticed they seem like they really like sitting around a lot and stuff like that as well. But we're gonna head back, and hopefully they have out the new movies and everything, because I've noticed it's like a new thing that's happened is people have been putting pictures online that Walmart like has been accidentally putting out the new releases like a couple days beforehand over the weekend. And I actually noticed that happen in one store, and then the location took all the releases and put them off the shelf, and they were all empty. So it was kind of a weird thing that had happened. So, but it seems like it's happening a lot with things getting put out, you know, early in Walmart's now, new release wise. But we shall see. Fingers crossed. Hopefully all this stuff is out and everything. And here's the Minecraft. They now have some of the stuffed animals as well. Some of these. I guess this is a Minecraft one too. There's a Jack Black one down there. And they actually do have a Jason Momoa figure, but it looks like it's only at certain Targets. It doesn't seem to be like it's in but these are not selling too well. They're really sticking around. I don't know how you could like resist buying the Jack Black figure though. Like, to me, it's just funny to me. I like that one. I'm trying to still find too, if the locations that carry the Simpsons, there's supposed to be this one little Bartman one, the small size one that's like an exclusive to Walmart's, but I feel like that's going to be a hard thing to find because very rarely see the Simpsons at many Walmart locations too. Not peeked yet, but it looks like I can see from the side that it looks to me like stuff is out. So let's see. And I see, oh, this is something new too. This like Super Mario Brothers movie Steelbook one. But yeah, it looks like they have everything out here. So I'm seeing the Gladiator 2, the 4K one, $34.99, the standard 4K. You know, see those dragging things? And then the 4K one for $29.96. See those things? It's like these carts. And I don't know if normal people pick up the sound like I do, but it's like, ugh. And then Gladiator 2, the DVD, and then the Blu-ray is $24.96. And then the red one, they have the DVD for $19.96. The Blu-ray, they either that one sold or they didn't put that out for $24.96. Blu-ray, the 4K is $29.96. And then Den of Thieves 2, the 4K is $27.96. The Blu-ray is $22.96, and the DVD is $19.96. I like Gladiator 2 a lot, though. I thought that one was actually really good. Other than that, though, let's see if there's anything else random in here. Yeah, he's dragging that stuff all over the place. You always have to check down here too, because sometimes there can be like different toys down here. They have the one Beetlejuice one. I've already seen that one. There's supposed to be a whole bunch of new ones coming out. Like the Toy Fair, I saw a bunch of pictures, and they're actually re-releasing the Popples, which like, I can't believe they're re-releasing those, and I'm hopeful because of that they're going to re-release the actual shows on DVD finally, because they've never done that, and they need to put out like so many things when it comes to the Popples. Like, and especially the live action one that Shelley Duvall produced, which I loved, which was supposed to be a series that didn't end up becoming one. In here, though, there's some movie here called Lake George. That looks like that's new today. Other than that, though, I don't think I see anything else different from what I can tell. That seems to be the only different new one. Let's look in here in the case, too, see if anything else changed in here. No, doesn't look like it. I know some locations have had a restock on the Terrifier 2 VHS tapes, but I've never seen them, I'm sorry, Terrifier 3 VHS tapes. I've not seen that happen out here, though. Into the second Target we go. And these are the ones, guys, I was letting you know that, like, I feel like we're just finally shipping, like, this Beetlejuice one, and the ones that were, like, the Gremlins one. Like, I pre-ordered them months ago, and they're finally shipping. But it doesn't seem like this one has any of the superhero ones, like the Batman or Wonder Woman ones, though, as far as I can tell. And I don't see any of the black and white ones of these ones either. Into the second Walmart we go. And it's funny, this one has all this stuff in the front here like this, and it's like they're trying to be like the other, you know, like Target, and having all the kind of random stuff in the front. There's like really weird random things here too. It's like this Hulk squish thing. It's like there's like a Hulk one, Cody Rogers one. How much are these? Oh, they're $5. They're not cheap though. $5.25. They feel like these would be much cheaper than $5.25. And this thing is kind of weird too. It's like a sewer slammer, and I guess it's like you push it on the table and like the turtle like flies out of it in some kind of a funny way. I guess that's what it is. It like flies out of there, and it's like a mystery one. That's kind of funny. And then there's these like splat things, like a weird, yeah, it's a really random thing. Skibbity toilet things in here. There's like Bluey stuff. What's some of the other stuff in here? Some cars and things over here. Peeps eggs over there. And then a bunch of the mystery kind of, not the mystery, the create kind of things, like the spa ones, and then some Legos. But very funny, like definitely them trying to do their like kind of stuff like Target. Well, taking a look over here too to see what this one has. This one seems like it has everything out. It's funny, I saw like randomly this Wonder Park over there. This is not new. That was out like years ago, that thing came out. But over here though, in the new release over here where you can see everything, yeah, I don't see anything else different. They're randomly promoting the Joker up here, and that's not this week. But I don't see anything else. Like I said, I think the only thing that was new today besides the stuff in the front was this one here, this Lake George movie, which I don't know anything about this one. If you guys have seen Lake George though, let me know how this one was. But it's even the wrong spot too. See, it's in the Joker Follies spot here for that one too. This one location, guys, you can see is one of the random ones that has some of the Simpsons. And basically, this is the one I'm talking about, but in the 2.5-inch one, the really small one. They're supposed to have that one, but only in Walmart. So it seems to be like an exclusive type thing and everything. But trying to see Minecraft-wise, this one doesn't seem to have any of the newer stuff either, movie-wise, put out yet, from as far as I can tell. It's not all the locations have put out all the Minecraft movie stuff either. And well, guys, I just realized I didn't end up getting the outro video to this as I've been editing. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't film the outro in the car. So anyway, though, guys, now stay tuned for the brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews. And the first one I got here is from Lionsgate. Now, this is a really cool collection here. This is actually from Lionsgate Limited. So this is from their, they have an online store now Lionsgate has, which is basically exclusive releases and Steelbook releases and things like that. And this one here is the Den of Thieves collection. This is the only way you guys can get this particular collection in the Steelbooks is from the Lionsgate Limited website. I'm going to show you guys a look, though, inside of the Steelbooks for this one. And it does include the digital copies as well. But here we have the first film here, and this also includes it's the 4K and the Blu-ray version of the movie here. Really cool Steelbook. I really like these movies a lot. The second one has just released as well, and this is the new Steelbook. Like I said, it looks like this one. I don't think you can get like either of the Steelbooks separately. I'm pretty sure they're only available through Lionsgate Limited on their website. But really cool releases here. I really like that Lionsgate is starting to do this too, because it's kind of a way too to do, you know, more limited edition Steelbook versions. And it's one of those things too where, you know, some of the collections too would be kind of like, you know, wouldn't be something that would be carried in all the stores, or they kind of would worry like maybe they wouldn't move as many copies. So when they do it like more limited like this too, it kind of becomes more of a collector's market for them too, which I kind of like. I think that's really cool, and I'm looking forward to seeing kind of what they do with this limited, because I feel like they could probably start to do like some weirder horror ones as well, like some of their older releases, and some stuff too that they could kind of like take almost a chance with the Steelbook of that they wouldn't normally do. So I really like this Lionsgate Limited. The next ones here, these ones are all from moviezing.com, and this one here is from Warner Brothers, and this is the TV series here, The Penguin, and this is the 4K Ultra HD edition here of the show. And this one has a bunch of different features on here as well. This has Inside Gotham, introducing the Penguin, The Origin of Oz, Welcome to Gotham. So a number of different, you know, featurettes, you know, on the show here as well. And I believe this got picked up for a second season, even though Colin Farrell is like, oh, I love doing the show, but this makeup is a living nightmare. I can only imagine too, because it's like the whole thing. It's like so much makeup on him to have to wear, and like that, and having to get that stuff off at the end of the day too. It's like he's probably so exhausted and not ready to be done, and having to pull, you know, it takes so long to get that kind of stuff off. So it is a long day, I can imagine, for him when he's doing these. Oh, I forgot to show you guys too. Lionsgate also sent with the Den of Thieves. They sent a really cool promotional hat for it as well. Den of Thieves Pantera. The next one here, this is from Movie Zing as well. This is also from BMG Global, and this funny. This one it's very short. It's only 55 minutes long. The first one was actually like I think an hour and a half from what I can remember. And this is Hank's Christmas Wish 2, and this has, you know, Dean Cain in it, and it's basically, it feels a little bit more like a TV kind of like, almost like a special or something of Hank's Christmas Wish. And basically the one guy was like this elf that like worked for Santa. And this one, it's kind of like trying to plan this kind of like festival that's going on, and you know, Dean Cain's kind of trying to plan the thing, and it's kind of like all these little sort of issues and things like that as well. Like I said, I thought it was fun. It wasn't as fun though as the original one was, The next one here, this one is from Gravitas. It's a movie here called Freelance. And it's just an interesting movie. It's basically, though, about this girl who's an editor, and she gets sent this, like, weird message, and it's kind of like, oh, if I have this stuff I want you to edit, and if you edit this, and don't ask me, I don't want you to ask any questions, or have anything to say about it, or talk about the content, but if you edit this, I'm going to pay you, whatever it is. I'm not going to tell you what it is first, but if you edit it, I'm going to pay you like $1,000, and then I'm going to continue to send you stuff, and you have to keep doing it for me. And I'll keep paying you as long as you keep doing it. So basically, it's kind of like she starts getting sent these videos, and it's like kind of like, wait a minute. Are these, and at first she's like, am I editing like this really sort of cheesy, like student film horror movie? But then it's starting to sort of seem like it could be like 8mm stuff, like, real like murders and stuff like that. So then she's kind of realizing, like, who am I doing this for? It's a very interesting one. The other one here, this is from Movie Zing as well, and this is also from Cineverse. This was an interesting one. Jojo Siwa has a quick part in this movie as well. It's one called All My Friends Are Dead. It's AMFAD. And basically, though, this is pretty much about like these social media kind of people that are all kind of together for this party. And basically it's kind of like involving like the 8 deadly or 7 deadly sins, and kind of like they're all dying in these certain ways relating to it. The killer's kind of interesting. It's like this sort of digital kind of changing face for it and everything. But it's, Marcus Dunstan directed this one as well. I thought this one was decent, not like perfect all around though. The other one here from Movie Zing as well, and this one is not a documentary, not a like a film. It's more of a documentary, and it's one, and it takes clips from other things as well. And it's one here called 27, and this is from Neon, and this is from called 2073. And it's basically, like I said, it's a documentary, kind of about like things in the world, but it's like done kind of more of a science fiction kind of thing. Very interesting, the kind of the way that it's put together, and like a different kind of way of doing a documentary and everything like that as well. The other ones here, these ones are from Kino Lorber, and this is one that I always liked. This movie with Stallone here, and it's called Daylight. And it's one of those movies, like, I remember too when this first came out, like I watched this one a lot for some reason. I remember like I like that the concept was kind of, they were all stuck in this sort of like kind of sort of a sewer thing, underground tunnel type thing, and they're all trapped and they're trying to figure out how they're going to get out. I like those kind of like trap kind of things. I remember when this first came out too. I remember watching this a lot. Like I really, really like this one. This one has on here a commentary track with the director, the making of on here, featurettes, as well as a music video on here as well. The other one here from Kino Lorber, and this is one which stars Dudley Moore, called The Best Defense. I remember this one. This is one that had Dudley Moore and Eddie Murphy, and you don't hear about this one too much. It was a very, very fun movie. I don't know if this is the first time this has ever been put on Blu-ray. I feel like it might very well be the first time it's been on Blu-ray. This one has on here a commentary track with the screenwriter as well as the producer on here, and film historian Justin Humphreys, as well as the theatrical trailer on this one here as well. The other one here, to let you guys know that was available, this is from Unearthed Films. This is one I remember so much when this movie first released. Crazy killer clown movie. Marcus Koch, who directed this one, did the effects on, he did my kill scene in the movie Girls Gone Dead. And it's a movie here called 100 Tears. And I always remember this one because he made this one a couple years before. I remember really liking this one. And it has on here, though, a commentary track on here. It has original cut of the film, a bunch of different featurettes, making of 100 Tears, original behind the scenes, additional behind the scenes, deleted scenes, outtakes, Marcus's childhood short films, as well as trailers on this one here as well. The other one here, this one was from This is from VCI Entertainment, and this is one that stars Gene Wilder and Margaret Kidder, called Quackster's Fortune. And this was one that was from 1970, and I think this might have been like a television movie back in the day. I don't know for sure, but this is one that you do not hear about too much at all. And this one, has on here as a commentary by Robert Kelly, photo gallery, and a trailer as well on this one. And the last two here to show you guys, I got these last week, the different editions. So I just wanted to show you guys these other ones here. And these are both from Cape Light Pictures. And this is Flesh and Blood. I showed you guys the media book edition. This is a standard edition Blu-ray that they have available as well. And also I showed you the Steelbook, the 4K Steelbook of Project Silence. This was pretty cool. This was like these killer dogs on a bridge. And basically they all get activated and the people on the bridge are trying to kind of survive. I like this one. And this is the standard Blu-ray Blu-ray edition of the film here. But anyway, though, guys, that was all for the review portion of this video. Like I would say, if you guys enjoy these videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again for watching and subscribing. I'll see you guys later. Bye.